Hi all, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss the topic 25 basic Linux commands. So I am going to explain you all the basic Linux commands which will be very useful for you. So this if you want to go through this blog, all the commands I have mentioned here with the detailed description and the syntax. You can go through this blog. I will be mentioning this link in the description box. You can check out from there. So in this, I will be explaining you the 25 basic commands. So this is the introduction, like how, what is Linux and where it comes from, and about the CLI. So the basic information that I have kept. So firstly, what is a Linux command? So a Linux command is a program or utility that runs on the CLI, a console that interacts with the system via text and processes. So it is similar to the command prompt application in Windows. So similarly, we have command prompt in Windows. Everyone might have idea about that. So similar to that, we have a Linux command that runs on the CLI. So syntax for Linux command is the command name, options, and parameters. So command name may contain an option or a parameter. In some cases, it can still run without them. So these are the three most common parts of a command. So normally the command syntax will be like this. The command name is the rule which we want to perform. Like if we are copying, then CP will be the command name, and the arguments will be like options and the parameters. Here the options or flag modifies a command operations. To invoke it, use hyphens or double hyphens. So normally, while you might have seen while creating a directory with the subdirectories, we use hyphen r while creating that. So that hyphen r, we can say that as options, and the parameters will be like a necessary information needed for the command to execute. So please note that Linux commands are case sensitive. So we should be careful about that while executing the commands. So here the list of the basic Linux commands. So I will be starting the 25 basic commands which will be most used and useful commands to know. Sudo command. Sudo in short form, it is a super user too. So sudo is the most popular Linux command, and whatever the operations which we want to perform, and that requires administrative or root permissions, that we can perform by using the sudo command. So normal syntax for this is sudo and the command pwd. Pwd means the present working directory, which we have already discussed in the previous classes. So pwd, what it will return is the current path, full current path, like where we are presently in. So so syntax for that is pwd. Cd command. So cd commands, we can go inside a directory or come out of the directory by using the cd command. So depending on our current working directory, uh, cd and the directory name if we give, then it will take us inside the directory. Cd space dot dot, if we give, it will take us to the previous directory. ls command will list the files and the directories within the current working directory. So this one we have already discussed in the previous classes. Cat command is used to see the contents of the file. So cat file name, we can if we give cat file name, then we can see the contents of the this file name .txt. Cp command. cp command, what it will do is it will copy the files or directories and their content to the desired location, to the destination. So to copy one file from the current directory to another, enter cp followed by the file name and the destination directory. So what it will command will do is it will copy file name .txt to the this path, this document's path. MV command we can use for both uses for moving a file from source to destination and also for renaming a file. Moving a file or directory, both we can do through the MV command. So this is the normal syntax MV filename.txt. So what it will do is it will move this file to the documents folder. You can also use mv command to rename the file. What it will do is it will rename old file name to the new file name. Just renaming. Mkdir command. So this command will create a directory simply like just mkdir and the directory name. So rmdir command, what it will do is it will remove the directory, and by using -p we can remove the subdirectories also. Um, if we want to remove an empty subdirectory named personal one and its main folder, then we can use this command, rm command, um, just to remove the file name, rm and file name. We can remove the multiple files also by giving them side by side followed by spaces. Touch command, what it will do is it will, most of the commands I have already discussed in the previous session, so I'm just going through it. If you want to watch and know detailed explanation, you can go through this blog or you can go and watch my previous videos. The touch command allows you to create an empty file. Normally, it will just create the empty file. This command will create a web.html file in the documents folder in this path. So locate command. Locate command can find a file in the database system. Moreover, adding -i, what it will do is it will ignore the case sensitivity. So you can search for a file if you don't remember its exact name. Then we can just give locate -i school start note. Like this command, what it will do, it will search for the files that contains the words school and note. Either they are the uppercase or the lowercase. Since we have given -i, it will ignore the case sensitive and it will search and um, displays the output. Find command. Find command is to search for the files within the specific directory. So it will just, here you can see the example find command. Here if you see, it is searching notes.txt under the folder home. So this is the syntax. So what is the name of the file that we are giving here? So that's why here we are using this option. So find under the home directory, the name of that file is notes.txt. Grep command. Grep command. So it will find the match between if there are so, if we want to search for a specific word inside a file, large file, then we can use the grep command. Here is the syntax and the command to search for a blue word under the notepad.txt file. So this will display that output. Df command. Df command will display as the system's disk usage. So shown in percentage. So if you want to check in human readable format, then df -h, it will give us the output in human readable format. Du command, what it will do is if there is some specific directory and you want to know like how much that directory is occupying the space, then you can just simply give du and the path of that directory. Head command and tail command we have already discussed in the previous classes, so you can go and watch those videos if you want. So here I'm just explaining you basically. So head command will fetch the top rows inside a file, top lines inside a file, and the tail command will display the bottom lines inside the file. Example, head hyphen 3 and the file name if you are giving, then it will display the top 3 lines inside the file. And similarly, tail hyphen 3 file name if you give, it will display the bottom 3 lines of the file. Diff command to check the difference between the two files line by line and analyzing them. For that purpose, we use the diff command. So here diff file 1, file 2, it will display us the difference between the two files. Tar command is similar to the zip file, like how we zip all the files. So similarly, we can archive multiple files into a tar file. So this is the command for that. And chmod, chown we have already discussed in the previous classes. Chmod will change the permissions of the file, whereas chown will change the ownership of the file. Jobs. Job is a process that the shell starts. So job command will display all the running processes with their statuses. So remember that this command only available in CSH, bash, tcsh, ksh. So this is the basic syntax. Jobs, options if there are, or job ID. So kill command, you can, if you have the job ID and if any process is behaving, if there is a, um, um, if there is an unresponsive program, then it will signal misbehaving applications and instruct them to close the process. To close that process, we must know the process identification number, which is a process ID. If we don't know the PID, then we can run this command. So after knowing the PID, then we can just kill signal option and PID. So last one is 25th command is the ping command. Ping command is used to check the network connectivity uh, between our terminal to the server, whether to check a server is reachable or not. For that purpose we use. So ping google.com, what this command will do is it will check whether we can connect to Google and measure its response time. So that's all for today. Only these are the 25 basic commands. If you want to, I have mentioned detailed information about every command. If you want to check out this blog, I am mentioning this link in the description box. You can go through it. Thanks for watching.